All right, and welcome back to another edition of Joe Cooks. Right in time for the Super Bowl, and I got a pretty special recipe set up for you: buffalo chicken dip. Fan favorite at tailgates and, of course, for the big game on Sunday. And to help me make some buffalo chicken dip, I have Micheal Boulware, assistant coach for the Spring Valley Football Vikings, and, of course, former NFL football player and a guy who played in a Super Bowl. And Mike, thanks for being here. And Mike, I guess initially I just got to ask you, what is it like this time of year, Super Bowl time, and the fact that you have played in one, even got a pick against Ben Roethlisberger when you were part of the Seattle Seahawks? What's it like, being a guy that played in the Super Bowl this time of year?
Oh, it's definitely exciting to see all the activities going on and the energy out there. And I'm expecting a good game with Tom Brady and seeing what these new Rams are going to do. And so I'm pretty excited about it.
All right, I know you're excited about, making this dish first. And of course, I got to ask you, how often do you cook? Do you cook at all?
I cook a little bit. My main meal I like to cook is breakfast. I love cooking pancakes for my kids. I have 4 kids, and so I try to be the pancake master if I can.
All right. Oh, I mean, blueberry, we really exotic with it.
Plain pancake, yeah, but I put a little lemon in there to give it a little extra flavor. And then,
I like that. All right, you may have to join us again to make some of that. All right, so we're talking buffalo chicken dip, and these are our ingredients. These are 4 breasts of chicken, shredded, about 3/4 cups of hot sauce. We have a cup of ranch dressing, a half cup of blue cheese, and 2 8-ounces of cream cheese and some shredded cheddar cheese. And of course, we got some chips and some celery to go along with that. So first thing we're gonna do here, Mike, is a very simple recipe, man. We're just gonna combine everything right here. So we're gonna put in our chicken here first. And Mike, you can throw in some of that hot sauce as well.
All right.
And at this time of year, the guys are getting prepared. What are the guys eating at this time of year to get ready for the Super Bowl? What were you eating when you were preparing for a Super Bowl?
Yeah, man. Throughout the year, we usually have a pretty stringent diet. And the one thing that Mike Holmgren wanted to do for us is he wanted to keep the Super Bowl week the exact same as what we were doing all year. And so he just carried over the menu that they normally, what they would normally eat. They're doing the same thing now. They don't want to change up anything. It's as much as possible. You want to try to keep it just as another football game. You don't want to try to overdo anything. So they try to keep it the same.
And what's the mentality in Super Bowl week? Of course, we've seen a lot of interviews, a lot of talking, but what's the preparation like for a player trying to, perform on the biggest stage, biggest game of their career?
Yeah, again, the biggest thing that I learned from Mike Holmgren, even my brother, he was like, man, don't get caught up in all the hype. You've done what you need to do to get there. And if you continue to do the things you did to get there, you'll probably have success. But oftentimes people get caught up in all the media, all the celebrations, all the parties, and that's where they get in trouble. And so they're not focused and they don't do the things that they did to get them there.
And I guess, what's the first thing that you ate after the Super Bowl was over?
Yeah, you know what? After the Super Bowl, it was a big loss for us, and so I probably had a protein shake because my stomach was still kind of sick from losing. I don't really take losing very well, so I think I had probably some type of bar or something because I was pretty sick from that loss, man. It hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, and when you talk about the guys that are in there now, what do you think their mentality is like, for a game like this?
I think the key is going to be preparation. Making sure that you have their mind in the right framework. They obviously have the team and they obviously have the ability, but not overanalyzing things and just like I said earlier, just playing like another game. I think that's going to be the biggest key.
And for you, also, you're assistant coach with Spring Valley Vikings. What was that like, being a coach and helping out Coach Robin Bacon and his staff and preparing these kids? At Spring Valley, churning out a lot of D1 athletes, and you were one yourself coming out as well.
Oh, man, it was a great opportunity to be there. Robin is doing a phenomenal job with that program and helping those guys have an opportunity to go to the next level and further their education. Everybody doesn't have an opportunity to do what me and my brother did, but being able to go to college is so crucial, and he's doing a phenomenal job over there to get those guys ready.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So basically, all we did was just combine all of our ingredients, the chicken and all the sauces and the hot sauce, and now we're gonna sprinkle in some of this cheese. You can do the honors as well. Now, I know your older brother Peter. He won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. And what's that like having a household of just Super Bowl athletes?
Yeah, man. I come from a great family of athletes, man, and we were very, very competitive, and it was great for me. I was 7 years younger than Peter, and so having my brothers go before me was like having a cheat sheet. Man, they advised me a lot, and I learned a lot from their mistakes, and so it was a blessing to have them in my life, man. It was cool.
All right, now that we have all of our ingredients prepared, all you have to do is throw it into a crock pot, or you can put it in a baking dish at 350 and bake for about 45 minutes until it's all bubbly. So this is what our finished product looks like here. Now, Mike is on a special diet, so he can't have any of this rich food, but we have a special taste tester coming in to help us out. News 19 Nerds own Mike Patterson. How you doing, Mike?
I'm great, man. I'm excited to try this food.
All right,
Yeah.
so Mike, we're just gonna
Okay.
give you a little sampling here.
Okay. Grab some of this. Put it right. Ooh, okay. You guys are fancy and prepared too. You got a bowl and everything. I feel.
We tried. And then Mike's serving up. We got pita chip scoops
Okay,
or
got a little
some
bit of everything.
celery.
All right. Let me try with the scoop here. All right. Oh yeah.
Is that
That's
good?
Yeah. It's got some kick to it from the was it a hot sauce you put in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
for
really
sure.
good. I'm a
Oh, okay.
Keep
He's
going.
gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
he's gonna chop down on that.
chow down
pretty
on
good.
this. It's very good.
Appreciate it, man. A perfect dish for Super Bowl parties, of course, tailgates during the football season, especially if you're going to check out the Spring Valley football game. So, Mike, thank you for coming on. Thank you for your time and sharing your Super Bowl experiences, and to my other Mike for eating up all the dip. So that's all the time we have right here on Joe Cooks. Again, we're making buffalo chicken dip, and the recipe is on WLTX.com.